Rapshack.
We kicking it with the Rapshack.
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 Rapshack. The Rapshack.
Rapshack.
Rapshack, you know what I'm saying? Tune in. Yeah.
Much pride north side of the Golden State is Woodie from the ANTIOCA. Where the crackbacks potent and the pigs are deep. For every new batch could have the town don't sleep. And I creep in the 69 Lark with doors. Barking up the block on Riley's chrome shining like jewels. Swinging sideways the highways of the aiming for brains.
Episode what, 14?
Episode 14.
Yeah, man. Episode 14, man. The Rapshack motherfucking podcast, and we back with another special guest.
Yeah. Stacking crates in the building. Let's get it.
Stacking crates, man. What up, bro? What you been up to, man?
Shit, just trying to stay on my health kick, man.
You still being healthy,
bro.
nigga, and you drinking now. Look.
I just did my, look, this don't got no sugar in it, bro. I'm good. You know what I mean? That's how we're doing it.
Introduce the guest, man.
Yeah.
Who we got in here, man? The one and only.
Yeah, the one and only Lazie Locz in the
Come
building.
on, man. You know what it is. Lazie, yellow half moon, crooked letter, you feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying?
What's up with you, bro? How you been, man? What's been going on with you?
Just marinating like a juicy steak, you feel me? Working every day. Fucking shit. Trying to squeeze $1 million out of a penny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Staying busy.
Before we get to this, we definitely want to do our little shot. What you got? You ain't got no shot?
Nah,
I know you said he on the sober high. We toasted that too, man. Fuck
Yes,
it.
sir.
Right on.
Rapshack podcast episode 14.
Salute.
Lazie
Going
Locz.
up.
We in
Sir,
this motherfucker.
that's a good number too, man. Right on.
Mhm. We still early in it, and that's the thing. When you was asking me off camera, like what happened in Rapshack type shit is, and that's another thing. Trying out different things, different avenues. Like I just told you, I had to learn how to edit and shoot. Then you learn how to do this. Then you do everybody wants this, a music video thing. Then you want to, you know what I mean? It's just a constant growth till you find that niche. You feel me? When we were super popular is when we found our first niche. You get what I'm saying? Our first artist blew up.
Yeah.
You feel me? It added and everybody, you know. But then that shit falls down. You feel me? And you gotta build it back up again. You feel me?
Yeah, real talk.
It's not even that complicated, nigga. I'm the nigga. You feel me? Niggas want to ask me. Everybody got something to say about Rapshack, but you can talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm the guy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got to question it. You feel me? I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But most niggas don't know me. They just, you feel me? They might look at Rapshack like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It
Some
was
niggas
just
did
all
at
in
the
the wind.
time.
You feel me?
Yeah,
It just spoke through the wind.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You said you
But
did
I
your
get that
first-
a lot is what I mean.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
just
mean?
want to know for myself. You feel me? Like
Exactly.
just my own personal knowledge.
When you did your first interviews, though, you were behind the camera the whole time.
Yeah.
People
I
didn't
didn't
even
know.
know his
So
face.
you wouldn't even know
They didn't
me.
even know what he
So
looked
you
like.
thought,
Yeah.
everybody thought it was T Strong, because that's who I put out in the front. Cause one,
Yeah, that's who it was.
T. Strong.
Okay, yeah.
You know him because I put him in the front, because this is how I looked at it when I started it. If niggas knew that I'm a rapper from the North, you niggas ain't gonna want to come and do an interview with me, because there's gonna be politics.
It's gonna be
involved.
biased off bat.
Right.
Yeah.
Immediate.
Right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Corey B. Nigga, fuck that. So I hid.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It was my building. You know what I mean? Everything, you know, and I ain't trying to make it like that, but that's what it was. You get what I'm saying? It was my shit, and I put him in the front. So that's why
Yeah.
you niggas seen him at first.
Yeah.
You feel me? And my logo. You feel me? But niggas who came and did interviews with us eventually, you know what I mean?
That's why probably Marshmello and them is so successful. They throw a fucking mask on,
Right.
and really he might be a dog. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you would never know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
So it's
Yeah.
unbiased.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you got to do that to trick these goofy niggas
Yeah.
sometimes. You know what I mean? So who is Lazie Locz, man? For those who don't really know you, you know what I mean? When'd you start? How'd you start with you rap? You produce? With, you know what I mean? Just for the niggas who don't know you, you know what I mean?
Shit. Honestly, I'm a man of many hats. You feel me? I wear many hats. I started back probably like 2008, 2009. Just fucking around on LimeWire, you know what I'm saying? Like Nuck If You Buck was an instrumental on there.
Yeah.
Chris Brown Deuces, probably the first one we fucked with. Me and old boy back in the day. And we just record on the phone. And then even though fucking around, you feel me, we was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, we could spit, you feel me?
Yeah.
It was just flaming shit. So then went from that to Audacity and a computer mic.
Of course.
Then Radio Shack, I stole a mic off the display wall. You feel me? And then
Fucking Radio Shack.
you know what I'm saying? Dropped out of high school and
Dropped
just
out, yeah.
started fucking pursuing that shit.
And it goes back to what I was saying with the last podcast. We had Lick on here. I don't know if you know who
Yeah.
Lick is, right?
I just watched that on the way here.
Yeah, so we had him on here, and I was telling him about, like, that's like the typical. I don't know why we must have been influenced around that time to believe that
Yeah.
everybody can fucking rap. We should get this. You know what I mean? Not saying
Yeah.
that for like in that way, but you get what I mean? Like, it seemed like the whole generation of that time got a mic, learned how to record. I think it's because of the internet. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
still kind of new to us. Like, and we kind of just learned how to like record on shit like this. Niggas had studios in their garages and shit. You know what I mean? And it was
Yeah.
kind of rare. Like, so it was weird just to hear that generational type of thing. You know what I mean? As far as like, you'll find 1,000 niggas. Every rapper that we bring in here, you're gonna hear the same type of story.
I say it was a
started
harder
with
hustle
this.
though. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
say we got more grit to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have all the social media.
Yeah.
We had
Right.
MySpace.
Right.
And then that's what
One
I kind of
thing.
learned
You selling
coding.
out the trunk of your car.
That's it.
going
That's
in
all
front
I
of
was
liquor
doing.
Well,
stores.
we came in like that type of generation. I'm probably
Right.
part of that. We came in like on the butt end of selling shit out your car. We still sold shit
Oh,
out the
yeah.
CD, you
You
know,
still had
like you said.
CDs, yeah.
But it was fading. And it came be more of MySpace. Stream. We started seeing the streaming, you know what I mean? Even like YouTube. Like I told you, YouTube was hella new. It only popped off in like, you feel me?
I think I kept it so real though and true to like what it once was. You feel me? That I didn't even start distributing my shit. Like I didn't have a Facebook or Instagram for years.
Yeah.
I didn't have no distribution. All my shit was off YouTube.
Right.
And mind you, just from YouTube, no distribution. So I probably missed out on a gang of money,
I
but
missed it, yeah.
got signed. Fucking, I never went out of state until I started doing music. Flying everywhere, you feel me? All kind of crazy shit. So
Yeah.
I always kept it true to the grit. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, it's hella easy. Everybody a rapper. Nobody knows how to play their positions and shit.
Yeah.
I can go on for days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not hating though.
Yeah.
Just making an observation.
making a point, yeah.
I don't want to seem like one of them grumpy men.
A lot of, and it goes back to kind of what I'm saying. It wraps back around. Is a lot of these new niggas now, they didn't have to do the grind shit of
Yeah.
learning like the transition from CDs and like I said, I used to have tapes when I was way younger. You know what I
You
mean?
don't see. To me, now you got to be out there with a fucking USB. Like, how you gonna be out in front of?
And even that's kind of
You
like,
can't even do
yeah,
that shit
like
no
what you
more.
gonna pull up on me with a USB?
You
I ain't
give a
fucking
flyer.
with
I
that.
wouldn't trust
flyer with a
somebody.
stream.
Come on, bro.
Right.
Like,
I wouldn't
yeah.
trust somebody give me a USB. I'd
Right.
be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what, you got a virus on this bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah.
So how would you like describe your sound and like your music overall? You know,
It's different. My music is different because I like doing like the melodic shit with the hooks. You feel me? But I got like a West Coast barrier, like Woodie, Northern Cali style too. You feel me? So like I'm so meshed in with like so many different eras, and then the influence I grabbed from my mom, and my dad as well. You feel me? And like so it's like just all meshed together, and it's my own sound. I don't know. I can't even compare it to nothing.
yeah. Who are some of like your inspirations? You mentioned Woodie.
Yeah, Woodie for sure. My dad, my mom.
Like musically, like
Yeah, musically.
Oh, your
my
dad
mom
and
could. My mom could sing.
Okay.
My mom could sink anybody's ship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My dad could pick up this fucking chord and make $1 million hit off it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got jeans.
You know what I'm saying? So like just naturally, and then Woodie and Coolio, Gangster's Paradise was one of the first ones I heard. I remember that was the first time I said y'all, and then my mom said if you wanna start talking like that, you won't be able to listen to that rap shit no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
So I mean, how'd you get it? So they weren't listening to. They wouldn't let you listen to rap before that. type
no,
shit?
they would, but I think it was just maybe. My mom probably only said that because at the time maybe
It was
her
yeah.
husband who she was with.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I remember later on down the years, he was like, "Hey, don't forget who you are, white boy." I was like, "You got me fucked up, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm a homeboy."
Right. So I mean, I was gonna ask you that. Are you you're white and Mexican, or you're just white?
I'm Spanish, Italian, Mexican.
Okay,
And then my sister got our fucking ancestry back, but I don't believe it. It's talking about we're Irish and fucking and I get the Native American part though.
Okay. Yeah.
For real, because I could survive off anything.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up, man.
you know what I'm saying.
Talk about that. That ain't your latest one, is it? The Winner Circle album.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Look,
My bad.
Oh,
Winner Circle. That was
You said Nightmare, right? Was your latest one?
Not Winner Circle. Actually,
Okay,
was
that's
he's
your latest
right?
one, Okay.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
man, we do the research up here, man. You feel
Damn,
me?
bro, right on.
He don't even know that he dropped this motherfucker, but I do. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, Winner Circle honestly was just because I remember like when I first started out, I remember asking people for a beat or something, and they tell me, and I'm like, I ain't paying you shit because I don't understand the value of $1.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or people just wouldn't give you a chance and like shine you off. You know what I mean? So, Winner Circle, I put a challenge out, and it ended up going crazy. You feel me? Like I got people from like third world countries, like all over the place, like recording and shit, and fucking huts. You feel me? Like doing this challenge, it was wild.
Wow.
And so, I took the people who I thought was good, and I got one winner, D Mayor. He's raw. But then the other ones, I put together the Winner Circle album for him, and I produced the whole thing, put it together. You feel me? And put it out.
Yeah.
And so that's what that was.
Okay.
To help, you know, if people ain't on or whatever, just help people get out there. You know
So
what I'm
you
saying?
just had people just sending you a YouTube video with them rapping. I mean, how did that work? What did you do?
I posted on Instagram. And they had to tag me and like make the duet or you know what I'm saying, where it's side by side, make remix or duet.
Yeah, the remix thing. Yeah.
And they would tag me hashtag like Lazie Locz got slaps or fucking open verse challenge. Woo woo. You know what I mean? And that's how
you did it.
A lot of people doing that shit now. Like,
yeah.
Like Russ and all them, they're starting to do the open, or just put the fucking beat on there and just let them go. And then if you're good enough, they just put you on the album. Just
Yeah.
fucking dope.
For real. You into basketball?
Into basketball, like the NBA, like the teams.
Yeah.
Nah, to be honest, bro, like I gave up on the sports shit when Bobby Jackson was still playing. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, to me, like I remember the day I officially gave up on sports. I was at the bar with my homie Demas, and he goes, "Hey Brian, bro, I'm gonna let you know right now. This dude right here is a Raiders fan, and if he says one more thing, I'm gonna knock his ass out." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm cool, bro. I don't want no part of none of this fucking shit." So
Right.
nah.
It just got too serious with it.
Yeah.
Niggas believe in that shit. Like fucking gangbanging them.
Yeah, for real.
That should be serious.
Yeah, people been killed at the stadiums and shit for that.
I believe it.
Crazy.
Well, I'm glad to just hear you said Bobby Jackson, which tells me you might have been a Kings fan at one point.
Oh, I'm a Kings fan. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm born and raised in
All right,
Sac. I'm a
yeah,
Kings
man,
fan through and through.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Here for sure. I wanted to ask you a question since you know what I mean, especially because you said it. I had posted something on Instagram one time because, you know, I was just asking about it. I think it was like his birthday or anniversary or something. But Woodie, like, give people like speak on him. We don't really know too much about him if you ain't in that lifestyle type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like especially black niggas, we don't really know what the fuck, you know what I mean? Unless you kind of heard, you know.
Or
what I
if
mean?
you're from the East Bay,
From
yeah.
the East, from the Bay. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying, for sure. So just how influential he was, you know what I mean, or you know what I mean, just what he meant to you and just who he is a little bit, just, you know what I mean, from a different perspective.
Okay. I just want to clarify this first and foremost to anybody who tunes into this. I'm not from the Bay Area. I love the Bay Area, but I'm not from the Bay Area. Born and raised in Sac.
Oh yeah, because he's a Bay nigga.
Yeah,
Right?
but
He's from the Bay,
well,
right?
because I moved there recently with my fiance, like about 2 years ago. So
Okay.
somebody hit me up the other day, like, "Hey, bro, I'm writing a book about gangs in Antioch, and we need an OG from there." I'm like, "I'm not from there, bro."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Why do you think they tie you in there before you answer that?
huh?
Why you think they tie you like that? Like,
Well, because like,
associate you that way?
well, I guess now we can get into the Woodie thing because Woodie was East Cocoa. Woodie started East Cocoa, which is East Cocoa County, East Contra Costa County. They call it East Cocoa, and they had like his friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? And people we rap with, they had Shadow and B Dog, Louie Lou. You know what I'm saying? AWAX was rocking with them too. He always had his Power X, and so I started. I got booked for a show out in Kansas, and I grew up listening to Woodie and Shadow and B-Dog and Lou.
Okay.
And so I remember at the airport, because I was scared of flying and shit, I chugged just the most cheapest bum vodka I could chug. You feel me? I drank the whole pint real quick right before I walked in there. And I'm sloppy as fuck, and I see these fools. I'm like, no way, bro. That's really them.
Yeah.
So I started rocking with them, and we all became hella close. You feel me?
Hold on, you see Woody in them?
No. Woodie passed, already passed
He
it
already
this time.
passed. Okay,
yeah.
okay. But
Woody
you see the
Shadow and B-Dog and Lou.
Okay.
And so we just, like, ever since then, we was just, like, you know, linked up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shadow is still love, bro. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
We was just clicked in like that. And so fucking... when I moved out there and people started seeing me, like, everything I was doing was with them and shit, you feel me? I think people started
you just got
associating it.
Yeah. So, I mean, you said you was slapping Woody, though, just, you know what I mean? Like, just, what was so influential about him? Like I said, I don't know too much other than I heard the name, you know what I mean?
I think it was just being young, you know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily liking the environment that I was in growing up, you know what I'm saying? And having the similar, like, struggles, both mentally and then also, like, with people that I rocked with, you feel me? And just what we all represented and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, Woody's music would speak to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you ever, like, seen something that makes you feel, like, powerful inside? You know what I'm saying? If it charges you up, like Woody charged me up. You feel me? Even to this day, I got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because you put some Woody on, it makes me want to go drink some 40s and just start riding out. And go crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and he just spoke on, like, shit I could relate to, you know? But just, like, I like the...
Like, was he, like, because he was, like, a white boy, right?
Yeah.
But that he was with the Mexicans.
He was a northerner, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I know especially a lot of my white partners that are Norte, you feel me? They definitely were influenced by him, and I was wondering, like, is that kind of, you know what I mean, like, similar to that? Like, you see him. And
nah, that wasn't the reason.
It wasn't one of,
okay,
yeah.
But, no, it was just his music and
just the music,
his raw aggression, you feel me? Like, the things he spoke about and...
It
just resonated, you know what I'm saying?
He was just on that shit, motivated you. I respect that. Y'all niggas watch that Mayweather fight?
That shit's hella funny, bro.
Nah, I didn't.
So every other comment was, man, there was a fight in a fight. So you guys know
that
what
brawl.
happened?
I did see the brawl. Yeah.
He just does all these random ass fights now just to make some quick
Didn't he have
money.
Blueface come out and perform and shit?
Yeah, he was wild. He was. What did he fight? John Gotti.
John Gotti's son.
Is that real? Yeah, that's his son.
Yeah, that's his son.
Who, Mayweather did?
Yeah, that's his son.
That was his opponent.
The mobster.
Yeah, that's what
that's
I was confused.
So he fought his son. No, that's not his nickname. That's really his fucking. That's his kid.
Oh shit.
And so they were fighting in the middle of the ring, and he had, the ref had came out and said, all right, that's enough, we're done. And Gotti wasn't feeling it. He pushed the ref out the way and still tried to handle it. But, hey, Mayweather always keeps his guard up, bro. He still was ready. He was like, what's up?
It was funny.
Then everybody jumped in the ring and fucking, it was a big ass.
Do you think it was rigged that he paid the ref to call the fight right there?
Gotti looked mad, bro. I mean, if he did, that was some good acting. 'Cause he looked mad as fuck. Because it wasn't like.
I don't think I'm not saying him being fake. I'm not. Gotti shit was real. Like, Gotti looked to me like he almost was like, I can't believe y'all are doing this. He looked like he was about to
take the gloves off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was mad off of that. But do you think Floyd basically, like,
I don't know, man. They geniuses over there. So probably, I mean, hey, whatever. It's like Kanye West always stirring up some shit to make some more money.
Everything's strategic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not billionaires for no reason.
Yeah. That's what you got to do nowadays. You got to be controversial as you can. Got to do some weird shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if no publicity is bad publicity, right? I mean, don't say that shit for no reason.
No, for real. So what you been thinking about back to the music part of it? I'm gonna just go in and out every now and then, so don't just, you feel me?
No, it's good.
Just lighten the mood every now and then, you feel me? You planned on staying independent, or were you ever looking like try to go major and shit with the music?
Shit, honestly, independently, I've already made what somebody that a major can give me, so I don't need that. Now, do I have anything to show for it? No, but that's for personal life decisions. I had a horrible alcohol problem. I had a horrible gambling problem.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? So that really like played a major role in it. And
what made you turn around?
Get sober?
Yeah, just be like, fuck this, I ain't doing this shit no more. What was your? Because I know there's that day that's just like.
Did the gambling and the alcohol go hand in hand?
No, the gambling came after the alcohol.
Ooh.
I always gambled. I always gambled a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But the gambling came after the alcohol. But I got sober because I was on my way to my brother Cadman, my goddaughter, his daughter's baby shower in Colorado. And we were driving, and me and my fiance, we stopped off to get gas in the middle of the night at a random ass like truck stop gas station. You feel me? Like, and mind you, truck stop gas stations are nice. They're bigger. They got the cameras. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this baffles me as to why it happened. But I seen these dudes at the counter, and anyways, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but basically, somebody fucking, I was chopping it up with one of them, because I seen him putting business cards at the counter, and I'm like, hey, bro, what's going on? I was like, you do tattoo work? He's like, yeah, I got a shop across the street. You feel me? And so fucking, mind you, all this is already on paperwork. You feel me? Like, I didn't snitch on nobody. You feel me? They already got caught on their own accord. So you know what I'm saying? And this could be public knowledge. Whoever want to see it, whatever, you feel me? I got shit to prove to nobody. But basically what happened was, looking down, bro showed me his Instagram. I seen somebody with a red shirt behind me. Fucking the big-ass thick Patron bottles, the biggest one you can get, cracked me in my head. You feel me? Busted my skull down on my brain. And fucking basically like 25 grand worth of jewelry going, all this other shit, you feel me? Like the whole shit. And now it's saying me snitching because it's public knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So...
and we don't know. You ain't say who did it or what.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that.
Yeah, but it's the internet. You feel me? The internet like to talk. Bunch of little
if
pussies.
it ain't, I get you.
But so yeah, that's what happened. But the thing about it is my whole life I got into fights and shit. You feel me? But I could say with conviction. You know what I'm saying? I could say this with conviction. Honest to God, I've never been beat up. I've never been punched in my face. The only person that punched me in my face, my baby mom. That's the only person.
Right.
And so, to me, I used to walk around like ain't nobody fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't walking around like I was the baddest motherfucker, but I definitely walked around like.
It's a wake up call.
You know what I'm saying? But it stripped me of everything. My dignity, my pride. It stripped me of me like my manhood. You feel
ego,
me? My ego, everything.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, and not only that, I was drinking so bad at the time. I was spending $100 to $200 a day on alcohol. And what the doctor said, which I want to hurry up and get past because I don't like think about it. But what they said changed my life too. And then they gave me a shot of something, and I don't know, just cold turkey. Literally that day, fucking. And what baffles the doctors and everything else, they're like, I can't, like, they don't understand how I didn't have withdrawals. I didn't have shakes. I didn't have this. I didn't have that. It literally by the grace of God, you feel me?
Yeah.
And so
that's dope.
Since then, I went to church, and then fucking everything changed from there. You know what I'm saying? My life just got better.
Yeah.
And I started realizing like how short life is and how much of a piece of shit somebody could really be. You feel me? Like how even words can hurt people, and you know, like a lot of destruction that I left behind. You know what I'm saying? Physically, emotionally.
Yeah.
And it's ugly. It's a very ugly trait, and I choose to not be that person.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's what we about. We're trying to stay positive over here too. So,
yeah, we all about elevation and shit. You know what I mean?
Where you came from, how you evolved, and you know where you're trying to be.
What if I was lying? I was like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck positivity.
Right. I'll be with Nah, I made that whole shit up.
Yeah. Nah, just kidding. Nah, for real though. Yeah.
Nah, but yeah.
Hey, bro, if you made that shit up, that was some good act. You need to go.
Either way, I fell for the
fucking
story.
act,
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, that's a true story, bro. I'm just playing.
Yeah, but that's dope though.
Yeah.
Usually, I mean, shit, and that's crazy that it actually made you change your life because most niggas would have turned niggas up. Like, where these niggas, you feel me?
Oh, it did. It did.
Yeah,
but I thought like, you know, like an eye for an eye. Like, what am I going to gain from that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
And honestly, I thought karma too. I really thought hard about karma. Like, maybe that was the karma that I deserved.
That you deserve, yeah.
Bro, I felt the gambling shit, bro. I've been through that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think they even Sean seen me up there. You know what I mean? Like, I was up there playing with $10,000-$20,000, bro.
Ooh.
Fucking white chips, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a hand, bro.
What, cards?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blackjack, poker. Like, I was playing hell of money, bro.
Fuck.
I was making a shit ton of money at the time, so I just was like, I'm just having fun. Like, in the middle of my call, I'd go run a call for my job, have an hour or two in between, go hit up Stones, and just play.
Stones.
And
I know
I'm
Sean's
like,
banned from Stones.
Bro, that's how, yeah. He wrote a letter. He got back in there.
Oh,
He's back
God.
in there now. Bro, I'm banned from Thunder Valley. Fuck Thunder Valley. I'm going to keep saying it.
Hey, I'm going to say that too. I got banned from Thunder Valley for life after a
Right.
music video shoot for no reason.
What happened?
Literally nothing. We shot my video, put it on me, which was all on the radio and shit. And fucking me and Rob, we wake up the next morning in a suite, and I'm like, I noticed I had like maybe $10, right? So I threw it in the machine. I doubled it up real quick, maybe tripled it. And I was like, hey, because we was alcoholics, bad.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, let's get a drink before we shake back to the pad.
Yeah.
So we're sitting at a bar. We're sitting at the little Thunder Valley bar or whatever, and fucking I asked the bartender, this first call too, I asked her, I'm like, because I'm a producer, so I hear the song on the speakers, and I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, what's that song called? She said, I don't know. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, you don't know? She's like, I already told you I don't fucking know.
Damn.
And then so I was like, all right then, bitch. That's
Right.
all I said to her.
Right.
And then the security came, started escorting me out, and I'm pissed. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
of course, I'm talking shit, but then anyways, I go back. And fucking then, yeah, I go back. I'm in the casino floor. Everything's fine. Then I go up to go drink out the bottle in the parking garage. And then the dude comes around. He's like, Mr. Whatever my last name is. And he's like, you know you're not supposed to be here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So anyways, fast forward 2 more years. I stayed away for 2 years, came back with Sean. And me and Sean, literally, we're not drunk. We're not being belligerent, nothing. We're just walking through. And we're at the elevators getting ready to leave. And I feel a tap on my shoulder. And it's a small little lady. And she goes, hey, I need to see your ID, sir. I'm like, for what? We're leaving. And she was like, I need to see your ID. I was like, why are you worried about, why aren't you asking him for his? She was like, we're not concerned about him. We're concerned about you.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you see hella cops and shit swarm, all the little tribal police and shit.
Right.
And then they took me down to some weird little place in Thunder Valley that probably nobody's seen.
Yeah.
And
we gotta hear about that.
they thumbprinted me. They took all my fingerprints. They made me do like the whole fucking lineup pictures and shit.
For real.
Yeah.
Like you was in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kept telling Sean, I'm like, Sean, bro, I'm like, fucking film this here. Take my phone, film this. He's like, like fucking, I'm like, bro, this is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm getting treated like shit here.
Yeah, for real.
But you didn't even know that you they banned you for life though.
No, they told me that. They told me during that process.
Yeah.
You can, well, so they told me for mine, you can appeal after a year. But, because I was talking, bro, the reason I got kicked out is because they were kicking somebody else out that was with me.
Yeah.
And he's walking out, and all I do is walk out because I'm like, we're playing in the high roller. We're playing, we had just won 3 jackpots in a row. And so we won 3 jackpots in a row. We're sitting at the thing. I'm sitting probably a couple slot machines down from where they're sitting. All of a sudden, they come out of nowhere. And he's like, "Hey, your friend's drunk. He's got to go." I'm like, "How do you know he's drunk? What does that mean?" I was like, "There's like 5 people here. Like we're playing money, like we're betting, you know." And we're like, "We're not bothered." Well, somebody complained. I'm like, "Who the fuck complained? There's 5 of us here, and we're all talking. There ain't nobody else here."
That's
like,
crazy.
And we're in a private, you know, the high roller slots is away. There's not that many people in there.
Yeah.
So we walk out, and they were like, well, your friend was wobbling his wallet. And I was like, yeah, he's been drinking. We were trying to save him from losing money. We put the money in his wallet, put it in his back pocket. Like, you good, you know what I mean? And so we're walking out. I find the head security, and I'm like, bro, what's going on? Why are you kicking us out? And he's like, well, your friend's drunk. I'm like, how do you know? So the whole time, I'm just talking shit to him about how he does his job.
Oh, that's it right there.
We walked outside, and we get out front, and he's like, he's getting riled up. I didn't cuss at him. I didn't yell. I talked to him just like this, bro. But I just was staying calm. And I was drinking, but they were drinking more, and I was keeping my friends calm. Like, y'all need to just chill. Just let me handle this shit. And they would just walk away. And then I just kept talking shit to him. And then the security, he's like mad. He's like doing this. And this white dude comes up, taps him on the shoulder, like Russian dude. Doesn't even know me, doesn't know nothing about the situation. Just taps me and goes, hey, if you need to go across the street. I'm like, I'm waiting for my Uber. I'm good, bro. I didn't get kicked out. They did, or he did. I was like, so I'm just out here, like nobody kicked me out. And he was like, if you don't go across the street, I'm gonna slam you on the concrete. Exact words. And I looked at him and I go, you see all these cameras, bro? I'm like, please do it.
Yeah, for
like,
real,
I would
please.
love to get fucking paid. Like, please do it. And he just kept looking at me because I'm sitting there smiling. I didn't get mad. I just stayed calm, just talking hella shit to him. And then they called the sheriff on us.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
And then the sheriff rolls up, and I just tell him, I'm like, hey, bro, what were you saying to me? Like, what were you going to do? And I'm like, oh, you don't want to talk now, right? And he's just sitting there with his head down. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I get a phone call when I get home, and that's when they're from Lincoln. Should never answer that shit. Like, you're banned.
That's crazy.
You're done. Like, you're banned for, and I was like, for what?
Yeah.
Still can't tell me a reason. Never gave me a reason. Didn't call me back. Every day I called. Nothing. Don't care. They can ban you for nothing.
Yeah, I got banned from Grattan Casino out in Santa Rosa. Literally 5 minutes after I walked in. I walked in. I didn't speak to one person. I put $100 down on the roulette. I got swarmed by like 6 dudes in black suits, and they were like, "We need to see your ID," and they're like, "You're not allowed here for the rest of your life." I was like, "For what?" They were like, "Because you're a gang member," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" They was like, "You got a big 1-4 on the back of your legs." I was like, "That's my birthday, dog." I was like, "I was born January 14th." You know what I'm saying? So you sound stupid as shit. And then got kicked out. And I was walking out throwing up gang signs like anybody's going to give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Looking stupid. So, yeah, fuck Grattan. But my gambling didn't start at the casino. My gambling started online. It started not even by cards. It started on a slot machine online.
Yeah. You was making real money?
I made $75,000 in 3 months. I was making $2K a day for months. Every day. And I would spend it every day.
Right.
And I didn't care losing it. It was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
And then I started taking that luck to the casinos, and I started hitting jackpots every time. This fool will tell you.
Yeah.
Every time. And then now it ran out.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, bro, they always come back.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the fucked up part, because that's how it was for me. It was like, every time I go, everybody's like, bro, you're so fucking lucky. I'm hitting 3,500, 3,000, $6,000. And I'm like, doing hella good. Then you come back, and then you start losing, and you're like, oh, I can get it back. It's going to come around. And then you're like, they're like, yeah, we got even, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of the same way. I've had the same type of luck. You feel me? My friends will say the same thing when they come to me. They don't like gambling because they be like, "You're about to win," so they just follow me around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially the slots. I be on the slots like a bitch. You feel me? Like niggas be thinking that's some bitch shit. Like, go play the cards. I'm like, nah, fuck that, nigga. These slots really be wit. You feel me? I don't want real money off them slots, max betting and shit.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, niggas be saying that same shit, and I just be like, man, listen, I done lost. I won like 17 bands in like a week one time.
Right.
You feel me? Literally jackpots. I know.
Yeah.
I don't even play I be telling them I had a whole little strategy with it. Like I went to the little certain games that you know them. What are they called? The progressive games?
The progressive
ones
Yeah.
where you can win
jackpot.
different ways.
Yeah.
And, you feel me? I don't play the one line shit. I don't know. Y'all be playing that? The one line?
No.
Well, the last time I was at the casino, I met an older cat that was sitting up there, and you could tell he's seasoned. He got the whole casino jacket on and shit.
Yeah.
He been there. He's a plant.
Yeah.
And So he's sitting there. He's like, watch, this is about to hit. Watch, check your watch. 2:57 in the morning is about to hit. I said, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, come on, bro. He goes and hits it. And sure enough, 2:57, he smacks it for 25 racks on a one-liner. I'm like.
You win more money on the one-liners. It's worse odds.
But he's been gambling at the casino since it opened, the day it opened. So he knows the times.
Damn. So
I can't say which casino. I don't know, though, because...
You might have just cracked this case right there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I didn't know there was a fucking time.
There's a time to go. You go. I don't know if you're talking about clock.
Because I'm talking about the time, like the timer on the fucking casinos.
So I'm talking about December.
For the slots.
This end of December. That's what.
But see, we all feel like I feel like all gamblers feel like all right, nigga, I got it mapped down. Like if I go in,
we have our own superstition.
You feel me?
I got a reason.
So I'm kind of with you on the time and the 2:57. Yeah. Like they must have that shit all the way mapped the fuck down. You feel? No, I'm interested.
I got a real reason behind mine, right? So in December, January, what happens? A new year. They have to give out a certain amount of money by the end of the year. They never give it out by December. They have to give more jackpots. The end of December is the time to go because you'll hit. You're not going to hit crazy numbers, but you're going to hit like 1,000.
Yeah, something's like
1,500. You're going to start hitting enough to where you pay taxes. Like they start doing it to where they can have paperwork.
Yeah.
And they need to give out money. So every time, bro, in December, end of December, around Christmas.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Mm-hmm. I was taxing around February to about March. I had a little run, boy. I was going crazy.
Yeah, you just getting lucky.
Not this one, but yeah, I was going crazy.
Hey, and if child support is watching this, I am an entertainer. This is for entertainment purposes, so I'm lying about everything I'm talking about. I'm just trying to impress these gentlemen. Yeah. Any money you've seen in my music videos, I bought from propfakebills.com. If you need my promo code for 50% off, it's fuck you.
Child support on your ass.
Oh, bad.
They on your ass, man.
Yes, yeah.
Nah, that's hella funny. I was gonna ask you, kind of going with the whole casino story. Like, does your tattoos and shit like hinder you or help you? And then I'm sure it helps you in a marketing type of way. You know what I mean? But is that other than like the casino type shit where they just prejudge you? Does it hurt you?
Nah, it was just that. It was just that one incident.
That one time.
But I mean, in other places, like I'm not allowed on Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, which is unfortunate. Mm-hmm. And I was just walking through with my daughter too. Me and my fiance and my daughter on one of their birthdays.
Yeah.
And the cops came and swore me just minding my business. And they were like, you need to leave, sir, or we need to go take you and put tape over all your tattoos.
Damn.
I was like, I'm just going to shake, dog.
Are you ever thinking about getting it removed or are you just still in that life type of shit? Not removed, but just, I know you said you was kind of turning a new leaf, or no, not from that basically?
Nah.
Okay.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. We ain't got to go deep into that there. You feel me? I was just saying, yeah, like,
no.
There's no, okay. We can skip past that one.
Yeah.
I get you.
You could have said, you want to go on the run for the rest of your life.
Right.
Dang.
Nah, but yeah, okay, yeah, it's different shit. Yeah, my mind frame is different with that. But I was just thinking because on some chart you was talking about the whole life change, but whatever.
Well, I mean, I'm smarter.
Of course.
Like I said in one of my songs, I'm still active, but I'm smarter. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. And you know, a lot of my homies, they'll call me and shit and be like, bro, you don't come around no more. You feel me? You don't do this. You don't do that. Like,
how old are these people calling you?
My age, probably. But also growing up too. You feel me? I was always smart. And I think that's why.
I feel like at this point, this is the way I feel. Like you get to a certain age, if you're not trying to get out and grow and get better from where you were from. Sorry, but if I'm hurting your feelings, you need to fucking do it. You get to a certain age, you need to move out and move up. And whether that's knowledge or move out your city or grow as your brain, grow. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to grow yourself.
Well, a lot of people don't see that. Like, even growing up myself, like, a lot of, like, I would see bigger homies and shit, like, still walking. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Still drinking fucking 211s and
but they're still smarter.
Making us steal. You know what I'm saying? And do all this and that. Like,
how old were you talking about? How old were they?
I'm just saying in general. They like you know, like fucking when you're just younger. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like shit anywhere from.
Talking about 45.
Oh, how old they are?
Yeah.
Oh shit, like yeah, probably 30s at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like dads. You know what I'm saying? You're with your homies. They're like their uncles or fucking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or just some other homies that's on the block or some shit like that. You feel me? Or wherever you're at. Because I'm not even just saying homeboys. I'm saying in general. It don't matter what you bang or what you. It's a lot of. It's a lot of poison being spread, and I don't want to I don't want to spread poison. You feel me? I don't. Like I'm a very righteous individual, and like a lot of my albums, like strictly for the homies. Even though that was a bunch of homeboys on it and shit, I took those proceeds, I gave them to people who's in the pen. You feel me? And I also went and bought a gang of school supplies and shit for kids who were less fortunate, and that's where all the album proceeds.
What legacy are you gonna leave? I think that's what people start thinking about when they get older too.
Yeah, yeah, for 100%. Sure.
What would you want to be remembered for?
For honestly, shit, just standing on principles. I want to be remembered for being a, you know, I've had my faults like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's perfect the whole way through. You know what I'm saying? So, but I want to be remembered for standing on principles. You know what I mean? And for being a man of integrity and honor and. I don't know. I just want to be remembered for being a righteous, funny, caring, loving individual. You feel me? And like someone that actually tried to help make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to fucking spew all this poison at everybody. Because that's what a lot of it is. You know what I'm saying? Even like fucking, you know, like Lil Nas X and shit and all like the fucking Target shit. You know what I'm saying? They're selling underwear in the kids section that say, and it has an arrow on the tag that say extra tuck space for you to tuck your fucking nuts back. And this is in the kids shit. You feel me?
Yeah. If I had something to say about that, bro, anything that's, if you're talking about somebody that doesn't have a fully developed brain and you're trying to influence them and you're trying to influence them in that way, y'all really need to rethink what you're doing, man. Because you're out here, I feel exactly what he's saying. Like you're influencing kids that want to think it's cool. Or it's you know what I mean? And it's like, let them make their decision when they're 18.
Like,
you know
I have nothing against nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care what nobody got going on.
Let them make the decision when their head's
Yeah.
right. You know what I mean? And their head's not right. They can't make that. Here's the thing. All those people that say that, so let your kid drink at 8. Let him smoke it motherfucking
That's
8.
real.
Let him make all of his own decisions. Anything he wants to do.
Let him slam candy, a needle in his fucking head.
Right. Let him do everything. If you know what I mean? I'm just being real. Sorry, but
I never thought about it like that. You're right, though. Same concept.
The same shit. Like, they don't think about the whole picture like that.
Let me ask you this. Can you, like, genuinely be that guy? Like, almost like separating the music, like the artist from the man. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Who you, like you said, who you are, the good that you have and the knowledge and shit. But then on the same sense, you kind of like on some active type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you...
Well, that goes hand in hand with like what I was saying before we got on. Fucking, I only put that project out last year. That's strictly for the homies.
Right.
So it was never, you never heard me
before.
It was little sprinkles of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But never enough for anybody to be like, you know what I'm saying? But before that, like my music has always been like, I have Believe in Me. Rapshack Believe in Me before my old YouTube got deleted.
Yeah.
Believe in Me. I've had people. This one girl, for instance, she was on drugs and turned to prostitution, you feel me, and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? And she got completely clean and sober, like, from that song, and, like, just, we ain't never did shit. We never met in person, you feel me? But just the support behind from my music and me, like, being able to speak, you feel me, and, like, help her through that, she ain't never touched it again.
Of course.
She's a mom now, you feel me?
Yeah. So yeah, you can kind of like use your music and you know what I mean through the, I get you.
Like I put a whole album out over a series of about 5 years. It's called Vent, and it's Vent like 1 through fucking 14, 15, I believe. Yeah. And each of those songs was something I was going through at that exact moment, and they're deep. You feel me? Anybody who heard that album,
What's it called?
It's called Vent.
Vent.
V-E-N-T, Vent.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Vent.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Vent, yeah.
Yeah. We might have to check that motherfucker out for real.
And that's literally like the whole entire album is what I was going through the span of all those years. So like my music's always been like one of my things too, raw from the jaw. You feel me? It's just everything's just real and authentic. You know what I mean? Like in that same breath, as a rapper, I don't give a fuck who it is. They could claim they're the realest motherfucker out, but you gotta lie sometimes.
Of course.
You know what I mean? You can't just spit.
It is entertainment.
It's entertainment.
At the
You
end
feel
of the
me?
day, yeah.
So like, of course, I put some sugar coating on shit. You
Of
feel me?
course,
Like
yeah.
I named my album or one of my series of mixtapes, Red Bottom Nightmare, Double Cup Dream. I ain't never owned a pair of red bottoms. You feel me?
Right.
But it meant something to me.
It meant-
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Nah, I respect that. Yeah.
yeah, it was fire.
We're gonna check that out, man. Go check out the album Vent. We need to hear that.
Yeah.
And keep it real, cause I want to hear just like some of his struggles.
Bro,
Did you ever hold on real quick? My bad, my fault.
Yeah.
Did you touch on any of these projects you touched on, especially in the Vent, like the alcoholism or the
Everything.
you like really?
It like literally like what people, because one thing I feel like and again, it's not even the homies, it's just people in general. Everybody got to walk around like they're hard as fuck. I make sure I smile in all my pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know some bad motherfuckers, you feel me? But I also know that I can get them laughing hella hard within a matter of a second.
Right.
Talking about some silly shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but one thing that a lot of people are scared to do in their music is just open up completely.
Yeah. Super vulnerable.
Super,
with
like,
it,
I've
yeah.
talked
Yeah,
about
you
being
don't see that.
molested.
You don't see that shit
I've talked
ever.
about being molested. I've spoke about my sister's things that she's been through. I spoke about my mom getting beat. I spoke about everything you could think of that affected me and impacted me.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so relatable, because that's what molded me into the, not just the rapper, but
As an artist.
the man I am
Man,
today.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how I carry myself as well.
Yeah.
And back to what you were saying too about like the separation between the man and the rapper. At one point when I was not like the top dog, you feel me, but like I was doing big
was up there,
things.
yeah,
You feel me? Like
yeah.
everything sold out. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
opening up for Waka and Juicy J and just going fucking crazy. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
flights and money and just the whole shit.
Yeah.
It became a blurred line.
Yeah.
Especially in the women that I would date as well, because all them was just like, even their kids and shit. I always wanted my mom to date a rapper. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it became a blurred line.
Yeah.
And even to this day, sometimes it still does, because you get so deep into this person that half was influenced from street and then the music, but you get so like fucking. It's like acting too.
Yeah.
Like the Joker, that dude lost
Yeah.
his fucking mind.
Yeah,
You feel me?
You got to.
It's kind of like what they say about Tupac. Like he got caught up being the dude from Juice. Like before Pac was this gangster, he stayed in character. From what's the nigga? Y'all seen Juice? You know what I'm talking about? What's
Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah.
He stayed in that character. That's what they've been kind of saying lately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it definitely makes sense. Anybody who raps or is in the entertainment world, they know what you're saying is a fucking fact. You feel me? You kind of get caught up in the character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it becomes I wouldn't even say you get caught up in the character. You kind of it's a part of you. Like you said, I'm sure all your stories in the street shit is real. And in the music world is real, you know what I mean? It ain't fake shit, you know what I mean? It's just probably I know for me, like, rap was like therapy.
Yeah.
It depends on what mood I'm in is what Corey B you're going to get in the studio. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we lit, if I'm mad, I'm fuck these niggas, fuck the bitches, fuck, you feel me? If I'm happy, we lit, party song, you know what I mean? So that's for me, but you know what I mean?
I think some people, though, also start blurring those lines, but they also start blurring their own principles and
Of course.
morals and values and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which
like,
is the other side that you
I
don't
feel like
see.
Yeah.
You feel
they
me?
start real and then they end up coming out fake.
Oh yeah.
Or they just start making up. It gets to the point where it's like,
not fake. It just be like we're saying. It kind of becomes part of who you are, and what he's basically saying right now.
I lost more people to music,
Right.
like my brother on my neck right here, Kenny, rest in peace. Like my brother Junior, and like a lot of people. You know, I've lost people, but I've lost more people who was near and dear to my heart, like close, like brothers to me, over this music shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Than anything. Not even funking, nothing.
Yeah. Probably even more beefs too.
I'm talking about people plotting on my life over this music shit.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, but yeah, it's like that's one thing I could say too with conviction is I never changed my morals and values, even though the lines may have been blurred. I've never done that.
Yeah.
The only probably worst thing I've done with this music shit, literally, was when I was an alcoholic. Maybe I wanted to fucking get a bottle or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get a bottle, or Lord knows. So I was like, all right, give me $40 for a beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that was even rare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
no, that's what's up, man. Shit.
No, I want to bring up one thing real quick with you. So the reason that I met him a minute ago through family, and then and I knew him a little bit, and then I started kind of I followed him Instagram and on Facebook, and then I started watching his work ethic, and I'm like, dude, he like, you start seeing him a video, you know, he's talking about trying to sell some beats. You see an album come out, then fucking I feel like 2-3 months later, another album, and he's talking about going on another album with somebody else, and I'm like, all right, he's working.
yeah,
You know, he's working. He's really trying to do his thing. You know what I mean? So
Right on.
props.
I appreciate that.
For real.
Hard work, man.
Hell yeah.
Feel me? That's why he in here, man. We fuck with the best, man. And like I said, excuse me, you ain't got to be really super, you feel me, the biggest nigga that everybody know. You get what I'm saying? I fuck with niggas that I just believe in, we believe in.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you ain't even got to be a rapper. We bringing in niggas that just are doing something that motherfuckers that are watching this shit or listening, you know what I mean? They can actually take something from it, you feel me?
Yeah, on
I
everything.
love the little stories. Niggas usually think that I be in here trying to like clickbait niggas. But realistically, as you see, nigga, we just really talking. It's up to you. I'm gonna ask you the question. If you wanna, you feel me? If I ask you, you got some beef, nigga, then it's up to you to speak on it. I ain't asking here to debate, nigga. I'm a real nigga. We go. If you wanna talk, you ain't gotta talk. You get what I'm saying? But some niggas be like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. We saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, well then if you gonna say it, I'm gonna post it like that. You get what I'm saying? But motherfuckers be thinking this, you feel me? Even not just me, but just podcasts in general.
I remember y'all had one dude on, forgot what bruh's name was. I know he's from Sac, but he was like, he was duffing on the interview.
Ooh,
Stunner Blue,
classic.
I think.
That was a classic Rapshack interview.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that, bro.
And that was one of them. And shout out Stunner Blue because we plotted that. He knew. Like, he was like, nigga, I don't care. Leave it all in.
Yeah.
First nigga damn near ever in history. I ain't never
showed
seen
the hell
that
of
nigga.
people that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
it went
like,
viral. It was one of
crazy.
them ones that went crazy.
Yeah.
He pulled out some powder on camera. He was hitting it while we were doing the
Yeah.
interview.
Ooh.
Didn't give a fuck. You feel me? He was like, nigga, we out. He was, nigga, shout out Stunner Blue because he's the one. He was the one that told me to put that out like that. I told him, I was like, bro, are you sure, nigga?
On all kinds of different platforms.
Bro, it was everywhere. That was one of my interviews. Niggas don't know. It was like a silent viral, but that motherfucker went viral too. I forgot about that, but yeah. We didn't have so much shit go crazy, you feel me, just little shit like that. But like I said, back to my original point, you feel me, he was the one that, I didn't make that nigga hit no shit, you feel me, I didn't give a fuck if you did or not though, you feel me. And I got backlash because it was kind of like Rapshack's promoting.
Yeah, no, I remember the whole shit, bro. I remember that whole
I got
thing.
hella backlash for that shit.
But you still remembered.
But yeah, exactly. And it was still classic, nigga. That's what I said. And as long as he was fucking with it, I just wanted him, you know, honestly, on some real shit. As the interviewer at the time, I'm sitting there like, bro, one day you're going to look back and try to tell me to delete this.
Oh, yeah.
Like whenever you get sober or whenever you get your shit, you know what I mean? Or your kids start seeing this type of shit, like you're going to look back at this time, you know what I mean? But yeah, he ain't never did. So shout out to the Blue, man. He already know what it is. You feel me? That shit was lit.
I was hella thinking the whole drive here, like, man, what's something I could do that would be hella controversial, bro? Like something wild as fuck. You feel me? Just say something hella, just
tell your story. Is all I say. Be you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't got to do no
real.
fake shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody really be doing fake. You feel me?
Yeah.
I would be looking at you crazy if you came in here on some nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
I wasn't gonna be like that. I was gonna say something wild.
I've had a dude.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say the nigga's name, but he tried to plot out a whole fake. All right, so listen. Before we do it, I'm gonna get up and stand and slam the table, and I'm like, bro, like,
We ain't doing all that shit.
I let him try it. He kind of like he was being hella standoffish during the interview, like, but he wanted to do. He plotted it out at the beginning. It was like, don't trip, just roll with it. I'm like, all right. Let me see. This was like early on. I was like, let's see. And it was going to work, but we didn't put that shit out because he was doing too much. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it probably really would have went viral. I just was like, man, we ain't trying to put no fake ass shit. You feel me?
Nah,
like,
I feel it.
That's what I ain't want, nigga. Be yourself because I'm going to be myself. We in here vibing. You feel me?
That's why I couldn't even think of nothing. I was thinking something funny. You feel me? But I was like, nah.
Niggas will like you more.
vibe
You
out.
know what I mean? Niggas come to my interview to see who these motherfuckers are. You know what I mean? Like, really. They don't care about your character, nigga. Who are you? What type of shit is these niggas really about to expose or ask or, you know what I mean? Or tell kind of a story about. You know what I mean? We love stories, man. Speaking of stories, man. What movie you know by heart? Let me get some funny shit.
Movie I know by heart.
Yeah, everybody know a movie by heart.
Probably White Chicks. Or Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo. I fell asleep to that every single night for like a year straight.
Come on.
Remember that shit like the
Deuce
back of my
Bigelow.
hand. Deuce Bigelow. Yeah.
That shit's the shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
That movie's hella funny.
We gonna just breeze through these questions, so just it's gonna shoot back.
Yeah.
Wait. I want to know your movie.
I'm gonna be real. I know a few of them, but I'll say one that's probably stupid. Little Rascals. You feel me? I know Little Rascals by the heart. I watched that shit. I had the VHS tape. You get what I'm saying? When I was a kid, we used to watch that shit all day. You feel me?
I looked like Alfalfa when I was a kid.
For real?
Yeah, before the tattoos and everything, I looked dead on like him.
What, you had the freckles and shit?
Yeah, freckles, the haircut, the whole shit.
The little
the
bowl.
Teeth, literally the teeth.
Wow.
To a T.
I gotta see. We should have. Can we get a picture? We can post
Yeah, he ain't trying to post that shit. We gonna pop up Alfalfa.
Yeah.
So you know,
Hey, so I'm gonna give you my movie, and I'm sure y'all heard of it, but we'll see. Boondock Saints.
Oh, I like that movie.
That's fire.
About the two brothers.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's
Bro, that's every time I have to buy it. Like, I
That's
can't
a
have
good
it digital. I gotta buy that movie every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that shit was fire as fuck. I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
something about having that, you know, like how people say CDs are dead and shit like that, or you know what I'm saying. But like, shout out One World Magazine, like bro really fucking instilled that in my head. Like, CDs ain't dead, because there's still people out there.
You want to hold something.
Yeah.
You want to own something.
Like, that's strictly for the homies. I got in contact with somebody from Japan that hit me up, and I'm like, this ain't real.
It's dead in America to a degree, but there's a lot of motherfucking spots that really, honestly, I would say that they're kind of behind in a sense. Not just all the way, but I know like
They're worth more though.
like
now, 'cause
different-
Now you
even
might make
different
5,000 instead of
Yeah, like-
100,000.
yeah. But in different states, I've even been to where some niggas are like they're behind with the music, like even how they consume it. You know what I mean? Like I
haven't seen nobody with a CD player clicked on the
yeah,
side
for
once.
sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it depends on what kind of car you got. I know niggas that still throw a CD in. I got a CD player in with just a random CD in that motherfucker. But yeah, I don't know. I feel you on that. You know what I mean? They gone, huh? What program do you use?
For
Beats.
Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use the same one since
Which program did you start? Fruity Loops what?
I started at 9.
9?
I started at 9.
You knew that shit?
I started at 9.
What's it at now?
20 something.
20 something. Yeah.
But I started at 9 off a stolen computer from elementary school that I bought for $50.
He's just kidding.
Yeah.
The Apple.
No, it was
The little-
it was one of them slim PCs.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? You
Yeah,
know it's
yeah,
from school looking like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why I asked, because there's only a few of them.
Oh,
It's
the
that
big
one,
apples
and then
that
the
go-
little
yeah.
colorful apple ones. I
Yeah.
was like, you stole the apple?
No.
Yeah, a few niggas stole that for real.
No, I bought it off somebody for like $50, and but what's crazy is that like the whole time and how lucrative this been, like, you feel me, like the amount of money that I made and everything else, I ain't never bought no VSTs. I've never bought a beat pack. I've never
Swear.
I've never invested no money, and I've like, it's insane, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'll show you after, but like
Damn.
real talk, like it's so lucrative
That's the
off just knowing, you feel me, like
Yeah.
fucking developing my own sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How would you describe that your beat sound?
So it's knocking dumbass hard,
slap.
like fucking, it's ridiculous. It's scary.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
dumbass hard.
Who
Like-
are some of, like, give me, like, you got some ones that hit?
Oh,
Like,
I
as
got-
far as that took off, that you produced? Whether it's for somebody else or yourself?
Yeah, no, I have. I mean, I'm trying to think.
Just so I can recognize one, or?
I did shit for like Keek the Sneak, Mac Reese.
Okay.
I did one. I mean, I produced for like the Jack Mozzie, you feel me? Did a produced one for what's bruh name? Can't believe Players Club.
Mm-hmm.
Rapping Forte.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a movie that shit, I forgot. It was something about like Julia Roberts was a part of it and shit, but I produced it's called Don't Shoot by Rapping Forte. I've done a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of shit.
That's dope.
I know there's some shit out there, but
But
I
you-
can't think offhand, you
can
feel
work
me?
so much, nigga. You don't
All
know,
right,
you
so
feel me?
how many albums do you have out? So albums.
I knew
and
that
then
was
you can-
coming.
Look, he done threw that back out again. Look.
Out of-
Yeah.
He want to know how many albums. Go look it up.
Shit, I dropped County Blues, Vents, Highs and Lows, that's 3. Strictly for the homies. Put that on the Red Homies. Winter Circle. Bunch of mixtapes and I just realized Dat Piff took down all my original shit.
Fuck Dak Piff, man.
Yeah, Dak Piff.
I lost a hell of music in that motherfucker. It's still up, though.
No, they took everything down. The site's
Nuh-uh.
gone. The site's gone.
What?
Yep. I seen it the other day, bro. I was like, it damn near shattered me a little bit. You feel me?
Hold on. So I'm glad I downloaded my project.
No, so did I.
You
I put them in
downloaded
a big ass
yeah,
folder.
I got
yeah.
a folder, too. I swear to God, I downloaded. When did the site go down? Because I
just
feel like
seen
I
it.
did it last year that I downloaded all my projects that I put up. You get what I'm saying?
It had to been recently. Because I was
Damn.
just, I think yesterday trying to show my cousin Cito.
When it was gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, probably, I don't know, a little like, then me and Hex album. Me and C little EP. Done EPs and shit.
He said you was going to, I heard that you was going to do one with AWACS. What happened with that?
Oh, I've been producing a bunch of shit for AWACS.
Yeah.
Like I produced East Coco for AWACS. I produced shit. There's a bunch of them on there. Pipe Down.
Yeah,
a bunch
remember
of
I
stuff.
I called you.
Yeah.
I was listening to music. I heard AWACS, and then I heard Lazie Locz in the front with this beat, and I was like, "Oh, hold
Yeah.
up!" It just reminded me. Let me call him real quick.
Shout out
Had a
AWACS,
good
man.
conversation.
Yeah.
AWACS is dope.
Yeah, he's dope. That's
And he cool.
Yeah, he's
He
cool.
hella
He's
cool.
good people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He hella cool. Fuck with my nigga Tito and them out there in Lodi, man. Shout out Tito Love and them.
Let's go back to that last one.
Oh, yeah. My fault.
No, you're
right.
good.
You're right.
If I wasn't a human,
He wasn't a human.
what would I be?
Yeah.
If I was not a human. If I was not a human, I would be air.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would be air.
Okay.
And I don't know why I said that, but I just would. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's fire. Yeah.
Hey, it's because that shit's eternal.
Yeah, you know what I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna die.
See, it got deep regardless. Any way I was going to go with it.
Yeah.
It got deep.
And you niggas can't see me. You feel me? Look, you feel me? You
That's
can
the
flip
deep
that
shit.
shit. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just flip it. You feel me? Yeah, you can't see
How
me.
you just gonna come out with air? Now I don't even want to say my answer.
He said I'm
anymore.
everywhere like air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
hey,
dope.
that's the next album.
Yeah, for real.
Everywhere
Just
but
air.
Top 5.
Top 5 rappers. Shit. I don't got top 5 rappers. I can tell you top 5 like artists.
Okay.
I like John Mayer. I like Nora Jones. Woody.
Mm-hmm.
Mo3.
Mo3.
Yeah, Mo3. Yeah, Mo3.
Yeah. What you got? One more. You said John Mayer, Nora
Jones.
Woody, Mo3.
And shit, I don't know. Probably myself, really.
Mm-hmm.
But even I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
There's none. I just ended at 4. 14th episode, 4 people. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you rock it.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
I
hard,
love
bro.
when people say it's myself. I don't look at that like nothing. Like that's.
But that's a typical in hip hop. That's like a typical answer. Like, oh, myself.
That's why I hate when I say,
But
I'm getting slept on. I
but
feel
he
like
was-
retarded when I
Right.
say that.
Bro,
It's like
he wasn't
hella
number
common.
5. He wasn't number 1 though. He was number 5.
Right.
You know what I mean? He wasn't like I'm the best rapper alive.
Right. At the same
You know
time.
what I
well,
mean?
the
And you
importance
said
of him
who's your
wasn't-
best. You know, who you like?
Yeah.
I like that. I like the John Mayer one, especially, man. I fuck with John Mayer. Like,
Yeah.
from the beginning. Is that first album I heard, that Body Is Wonder, that was the first shit I was on. You feel me? When I was younger. You feel
Yeah.
me? And I just like his voice. He got the soulful type of voice. Most motherfuckers, if you just like a super thug or you just on hip hop shit, you might not understand the John Mayer, but he's respecting the hip hop for sure though. But he's definitely, I love his voice though. I love John Mayer. That's weird that you said that. You feel me? Not
Yeah.
weird, but I don't, especially on here, because niggas wouldn't say no shit like that.
Nora Jones, beautiful too.
Yeah,
Very
same
beautiful
thing.
voice.
What song she sang? I know the name.
Wonder why. Or
Sing-
don't know why, or something like don't
Something
know
like
why I didn't.
I'm gonna check
Something
it out.
like that.
It's probably popping.
Yeah.
for sure.
It's good.
And yeah, I like Mo3 too. That was a good one.
Yeah, his song got me through hella shit. You feel me? That's like, and I never really said that too much about somebody's music per se, but his can't even believe what the fuck the song name is. You probably know what I'm talking about. Where he's sitting in the kitchen on the counter. Cut the lights off. You know what I'm saying?
It's been a long time. That one.
Nah,
that
nah,
wasn't-
nah, nah, nah. I'm gonna keep it real. Hers to find out the thing about
Yeah.
feeling the way. Yeah, that one.
But you gotta hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name.
yeah, I was waiting for the name.
Oh yeah, you gotta. Broken Love.
Yeah, Broken Love.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Rappers always know they fucking name by the hook. Just remember the hook, and then eventually you'll be like, oh yeah, it's Broken Love. He said that's the last word.
He just had that gospel, like his voice was just, even
Yeah.
acapella was just fucking out there.
Crazy.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
He was ridiculous. It was fucked up, man, with him. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was hella like, I mean, I'm sure niggas in Houston knew what was popping, but for me, like for fans, like, you know what I mean? You're just like, this nigga's too talented to get gunned down like that, you know what I mean? But he was really wilding from what they say. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it was coming. Give me a quote that you live by.
Pure life.
Pure life?
Pure life.
What's that mean?
It's everything. Pure life is shit. My belief, my religion is everything I live by, everything I stand on. You know what I'm saying? Being just trying to be as a pure individual. You feel me? And like back to the legacy thing, and just, you know what I mean? Like every step I take and everything I do in life is just righteous and calculated in that format.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rob got it on his chest. I got it on my face.
For real?
You know what I'm saying?
That's the
I got it in Spanish right here.
What's it say? Oh, yeah.
Pura vida.
Pura vida?
Yeah.
Okay, pure
Rob
life.
got it on his chest.
That's hard.
My other brothers got on their arm and shit. It's just all of us.
What do you live by? You know, I'm gonna put you on the spot sometimes. Come on.
Damn, he threw that one.
Look, that's a good.
He's like, Semper Fi.
I'm gonna be real. I'm an eye for an eye type of dude. You get what I'm saying? I really
Yeah.
believe in eye for an eye. You know what I mean? Like, because I believe in karma. I believe in shit like that.
You
so
believe it comes back around?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So even, you know, once it's kind of, you know, once it's already out there, it's out there. You feel me? You gotta, you know, I'm just one of them. I don't know why. I'm just that type of dude. I don't know if it was how I was raised or, you know, whatever. That's just, I don't know. Is that a quote? Eye for an eye? Or
Yeah.
Is that a statement?
It's out the Bible. Eye
It
for an
is?
eye.
Yeah. That's some shit I live
is.
by.
What's
Yeah.
your quote?
So when I went to an interview, and I had to go through 4 interviews to get the job, and the last one, he was like, I know if you made it to me, you know how to do your job. I ain't going to ask you that no more. He said, but if you could name a book after your life, what would it be? And I was like, I looked at him because I'm like, I've been to a lot of interviews. I never heard no shit like that. And it's stuck with me, which was, it just came out, and it was No Excuses.
Okay.
You know, like, unless you got a mental or a physical disability, get out and do what you want to do.
Yeah,
You know
what's
what I
up?
mean? It don't matter whether you had a head start, you had money, or you didn't. Figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, cool, you got a head start. I don't hate on you either. Cool. I didn't have a head start, but at the end of the day, like, you still can step out of wherever you're at and keep moving around. That's why when you first said that, it was like growth. You know what I mean? So just no excuses in life. You know what I mean? Figure it out. I don't feel sorry for you.
Yeah, and if you've already made the mistakes, you feel me? That's why I feel like this, you know,
change.
kind of just like that. How I'm gonna give it like a whole different approach with the music and shit, especially this coming up year, you know, and just the rest of this year. It's because I've made all the mistakes, so I know what not to do. Now everything is calculated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna fuck everybody. If you don't make mistakes, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
And there's still the, you know, when I was 30 and then 25 and 22 and shit like that, like I was, every single step I got to, I thought I figured it out. But then you'll find out, what you say, you was about 31. And 33, you're going to learn a new lesson. You're going to look
it's
back
10
at
years.
31 and be like, damn, nigga, you know what I mean? And that's something that I'm enjoying growing up. Like,
Yeah.
being able to know that I don't know shit right now. Whatever I know now, next year, I'm going to be like, I didn't know shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I knew. That day, I thought I knew. You know what I mean? I love that. You know what I mean about life just growing like that. You know what I mean?
They call it the 10 years. So, like, 15, you think you know everything.
It's even worse. when
25, you're like, I'm a
however
dumbass
long.
at 15.
Right.
35, I was a dumbass at 25.
Right.
Like,
You
think
know
about
what I mean?
it. It's going to keep going.
One of my biggest things, I always ask somebody, like, especially niggas who are like 10 years older than me, I'll be like, is there any advice that you could give a nigga that's 34, 35? What would you tell your 35-year-old self? Give me some advice so that I could take that and be a little better. And then, you know what I mean? We be on a new playing field. You know what I mean?
Don't regret what you do.
But most of them niggas don't
figure it
really
out.
say shit, though. That's the problem. These niggas, I feel like it's something happened in the 90s that fucked up a generation, the OGs, because they don't, every nigga that I've asked, especially, I don't know about in other communities, but in the black community, the niggas, like the OGs, like they don't really have too much game to really tell you other than just basic shit, basic type street shit. It's not like, bro, go invest in a motherfucking, you feel me? This is where you do it. I've been here. This is where you go sign up. This is, you feel me? Like, it's no real game. It's just, nigga, don't let the suckers see you. Don't let the suckers, you feel me? And it's just like, bro, like, I've learned that about niggas a little bit. Like, the generation before me, I'm sure every generation say that. But for real, the generation from the 90s, the 80s, them OGs like that, I feel like it's limited game they can give us. I'm sure it's the same game. I'm sure eventually, because I'll be looking at a lot of young niggas now, they're probably looking at me like I'm an OG.
Oh,
you
for
know what I'm
sure,
saying?
yeah.
They 18, they think I'm some like hella older nigga. You feel me? But, you know, that's weird, you know.
That's why we got to
get
be the
better.
ones to be able to make that change.
To
you feel
change
me?
it, right.
Because nowadays the kids out there going to look for the internet. I feel like there was only 2 good times where you can give advice. Back in the 60s or the 50s and shit, it was like, don't be a blockhead, macaroni ears, you know what I mean? And they took that and ran with it.
Yeah.
Whatever that meant to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was stupid. But
No, I feel
you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
And that
then-
was good enough back
Yeah.
then. But nowadays, you feel me? It's like, we got to be the ones to change that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and there's a new wave, like what you were kind of saying is in this. Like I said, I really believe this whole internet era is a new wave of information. You know what I mean? Being able to give those messages, and like I said, I'll be looking at my daughters. seeing messages that I would have never seen at their age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it was good or bad. You know what I mean? It sucks when it's bad, obviously, but some of the good shit that they learned, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, nigga, y'all know that at 13? You know what I mean? Like, I wish I even had an internet to be, nigga, we was using flip phones. I didn't even know what the fuck, you feel me? So
shit, we used to have to
just getting the information is crazy too.
we used to have to pay some dude who lived down the street from me, like, because nowadays how easy porn is too, which is fucked up. We used to have to pay a dude who lived about 3 blocks down from me $20 on Fridays, and he'd sketch you up a nice pair of tits or a little something, you know what I mean? It just got you through the weekend.
Bro, I remember I used LimeWire and I was trying to download it, and it's like fucking hour and a half, 2 hours of slow ass
just for a little bit of porn, bro.
and you're like, fucking finally, you go to play it, and it's some other random ass movie, and you're like,
No, it was Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual
Right.
relations with that woman.
Right. I come from shit, man. I remember magazines just having a picture.
right.
Niggas just keeping one picture of a porn.
It's hella wrinkled.
Yeah, it's wrinkled as fuck.
It's all
You
white,
take-
the lines
right,
all white.
You got the white lines all in there. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's hella funny. Next 5 years, where you see yourself?
Next 5 years. I think in the next 5 years, I honestly see myself being a father and a family man. You feel me? And hopefully owning like the record label and being able to like push other artists. You feel me? And also owning like a kind of like a youth program. You feel me? Kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Get more into like community service type shit.
Yeah, and like teaching techniques, or because I do everything, graphic design. Like, literally, I taught myself every facet that a record label needs, and I do it like very well. You feel me? So it ain't like no corny ass shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, I feel in 5 years I'll be successful. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'll finally be able to just kick the last little habits I may have, you feel me, and buckle down and just be a family man and a good positive role model.
Yeah.